Son of a bitch. Oh, we got your ass. We've got your ass now. So this is why you took away all the bells. You thought we weren't gonna find out. Reptilian. I'm a slew of reptilian. How many have I slewed? More than 1 million. You see, the giant bells could not only emit healing frequencies, but could also produce specific vibrations that would repel demonic beings and counter the shape-shifting abilities of the reptilians. Oh, you son of a bitch. So you see, there is power in sound. There is power in frequency and vibration. This is why they don't want you to know anything. This is why they don't want you to play instruments. So I want everybody to put this on their to-do list. I want you to go out there and search for as many bells as you can find. And if you can't find any bells, I want you to find out how to make them and who's making them. Bully Slayers assemble. Bully slaying business. Join me on the front line.
Throughout human history, there has been a belief that sound holds power. Certain tones, rhythms, and vibrations can heal, protect, or even repel dark forces. Among these, one sound stands out: the ringing of a bell. Across cultures and centuries, it has been said that demons, spirits of malevolence, recoil at the sound of bells.
Where you look, they're gone. The church bells, the Tartarian bells, the towers that once stood in every city, every village. They told us they needed the metal for war. They told us it was for the military. But we know the truth. They didn't just take the bells. They took the frequencies. These weren't just instruments of sound, they were harmonic engines, broadcasting resonance across entire regions, aligning the human body, the Earth's energy, the very rhythm of reality itself. Every ring sent waves through the air, tuning entire cities into balance, synchronizing thought, stabilizing the environment. And then, one by one, they tore them down. Ask yourself, why? Why remove something so central to human civilization for thousands of years? Why erase a sound that connected us to something deeper, something beyond just metal and chimes? Because these weren't just bells. They were tools of power. The Tartarian bell towers were constructed with mathematical precision, designed to emit frequencies that could heal, uplift, and awaken. Some believed they could even influence consciousness itself, but they took them away. They silenced them. And what did they replace them with? Noise, chaos, a world out of tune. We don't just want them back, we need them back. Because the moment we lost those bells, we lost something else, something we can still hear, if we listen closely enough. Experience the power of a 500-year-old recording from an actual Tartarian Zironeth bell tower, a sound that was never meant to be heard again. Play it at least twice a week to restore balance in your life and environment through the forgotten science of sound. Download it now through the link tree on our page.
From ancient temples in Japan to medieval churches in Europe, bells have served as a spiritual defense. In folklore, priests and shamans would ring bells to cleanse spaces, ward off evil, and protect communities. But why do demons fear this simple metallic chime? The answer lies in vibration and resonance. Bells produce a pure, high-frequency sound that disrupts negative energy and makes malevolent entities uncomfortable, even powerless.
One of the things that we do is when people come to us and they want for me to be able to pray with them at some point, a lot of times what we'll do is we'll put people on what we call the protocol, which is basically a series of prayers, but then we also have them play chant at a very low level where they can just barely hear it, but we have them play it in their house all the time. And so what we've found is a lot of times that will drive the demons out. Very similar to what one demon said about bells, that bells actually drive the demons out, especially when the bells are blessed in the old rite. The exorcise bells, that sound, actually the sound itself is revulsive to them, and it actually drives them out of the air, drives them out of the location. And so we found that playing chant in a low level in the background, not only does it have a calming effect on people because it's because of the orderliness of it as a form of music, but it also then has that effect of driving the demons out. So a lot of times we've cleaned up houses, or people themselves, once they do these prayers and do that, a lot of times just get cleaned up and we don't have to see them. So it has quite a bit of an impact in our work.
Legends describe demons fleeing the sound, unable to bear its clarity and harmony. In some cultures, it is said that when a bell tolls, it creates a protective bubble, a sacred space where dark spirits cannot enter. In Japan, temple bells ring during the new year to drive away evil spirits. In Christian tradition, church bells were rung to ward off plague, storms, and demonic presence. The sound itself is more than a signal. It is a barrier, a warning, and a cleansing force. But the power of bells is not just superstition. Modern spiritual practitioners believe that sound therapy and vibration can influence energy fields. Evil entities, bound to chaos and imbalance, are said to recoil from harmony and order. The ringing bell, with its clear, resonant tone, is the perfect antidote. It disrupts the frequency of dark energy, scattering it into nothingness, leaving only calm and protection in its wake. So next time you hear a bell toll, remember, it is not just music. It is an ancient tool, a sonic shield, and a signal of safety. A sound so pure that even the darkest forces cannot endure it. In the timeless battle between light and darkness, the humble bell continues to ring, and demons continue to flee.